correspondence, 7.1, it's an information report. It's first responders. This is all three of them there that are received and filed. All three. All three. 7.1, 7.2, 7.3. Seconder for that. Councillor Underwood. Questions? All in favor of that? Carried. Thank you. 7.4 is from the Federation of Canadian Municipalities, Diamond Jubilee nominations. We have till December 31st to make any nominations on this. Do you want to receive this and bring back a second by Councillor Ullman? Questions on that? Mayor Day?
Well, I would like to see some nominations. It's a very unique time to have Queen's Diamond Jubilee medals awarded, and I think acknowledging our volunteer recognition recently, a number of people that were really outstanding contributors to the community. Just wondering how much extra work that will be for the staff, or whether we have other people to help us nominate some of those individuals.
We can come back with some suggestions. We have till December to think about it. Put some names together. Okay, all in favor of that? It's carried, thank you. 7.5, this is the Team Caldwell, same kind of award. We have a little shorter deadline for that, but maybe we can bring some names back or some suggestions at a next meeting or two. Receive and file that with the suggestion to bring some names. Councillor Scott, Councillor Cook, all in favor of that? Carried, thank you. This is the correspondence for the proposed county smoke-free outdoor spaces bylaw. This is, there's an ask for, they're asking, the county has received the draft bylaw. This is put in here for our consideration. The county has they need a triple majority to make this work at the county. The county has endorsed this in principle and sent it to us for our inputs. Councillor Ullman?
Well, the timeline is till December, right?
Yeah.
The feedback, so there doesn't need to be any kind of resolution until that point.
Yeah, they'd like a resolution before.
Before that date.
Yeah.
But I guess part of this whole thing is an entire educational process.
Mm-hmm.
So just some ways of either putting it up on our website or some way of enhancing that public education about this whole issue
right
before we actually do vote on it. I mean, that would be my suggestion.
All of the information that was sent out from the county, there's two different reports that were sent. One was from last 2011. The first report, the county did not support that report. That was a wider scope. So then all their paperwork and all their council meeting is that report, and then there is the one that the county did support, which eliminated the patios, and it was just for children's areas around sports parks and ball diamonds and soccer fields, splash pads, that type of thing. So,
yeah, it's option 3, right? That the county is supporting.
It's not option 3. It's option 3 that's on page 76 of our agenda.
And then it's in the agenda in the bylaw. I mean, the proposed bylaw is something that could possibly go on the website with comments, or Facebook it to get some feedback as well.
So there's one.
Or sure, yeah.
From October in 2011, and there's a second report. The option 3 that's on our page in the pink, on page 43, 47 of our agenda. That is not the option that the county chose.
It's in the bylaw though.
What the prohibited items are.
Prohibited items are all.
Yeah. We got two sets of information from the county. One from October of 2011. Second one was February of 2012. Kind of a confusing. But so if we put the proper information in a format that people can comment it on the website, is that what you're making a motion?
Yes, I think so. Whether or not we wanna partner with the CHCs to be able to do something, I mean, there were public meetings back, what, in fall of 2011, and how many attended? Like 4 in Grand Bend and 7 in Forest or something like that, but again, I mean, part of this is education. So that's simply all that I think we need to do at this point.
Sure. Okay. Dr. Scott?
If we put information on the website, I think we should have some available at the offices for those people that don't have internet. That would be able to come in and pick up, and maybe at libraries as well.
We can put it in the Living in Lambton Shores as well.
Yeah, so just, yeah, our general places that we put it so people have opportunities there.
Okay.
Comments by such and such a date, give a deadline, so it gives council time to look at any comments and then vote. We're supposed to make a resolution, right?
Mid-end of November, so we can make a decision the first week in second meeting in December.
And maybe the
We'll
living
get some-
room, send, go to the website to see, right, to give you input or something.
We'll let Carol work with the details on the timing to make it fit to a meeting. Okay, who seconded that? Councilor Scott. All in favor of that? Carried. Yep. Letter 7.7, Zero Web McIntyre, paving project, Wash. This probably should go to staff for budget consideration. Councilor Scott?
I was gonna say that we should send it to staff, so that they can take a look and see where it fits in and get a cost, so that there's no idea.
Capital budget, Councilor Coleman, second that. Mayor Day?
Yes, I know at the county, when we wait on extending the shoulders of roads until we're resurfacing the road. And I looked in the road use study to find out when this road is scheduled for resurfacing. It appears to be beyond 10 years. And so I'm not sure whether it's wise to just put sections down the side of the road. I think all these things have to be discussed in whatever the staff brings back to us on the subject, because, and not just, the costs, because there's, as much as I think all of our, we should move towards having wide shoulders on all the roads we resurface so that we can facilitate biking. It's a great idea. I think we just have to do it systematically so that it's easily maintained in the future too.
That's what the staff report should have in it, is when we're doing work on that road. Councilor Scott?
I think because this has been brought up, and I've driven down this road, it is narrow. And I have seen bicycles and people out with their babies and their buggies, and kids on their bikes going with mom for a walk. It's narrow, and the traffic on it can be pretty quick going by, so I think that we need to put some urgency to it. It's going to be a safety issue coming up in the future.
Okay, good. That will all be part of the report. All in favor of that? Carried. 7.8, the board of directors from the Grand Bend Yacht Club would like it to rain more and raise the level.
No! Rain dances?
I guess there's,
Haven't noticed the motion.
yeah, it coincides with that, so if we receive and file and pass this along.
I'm thinking that there's the meeting coming up, right? With the one gentleman.
Right.
Am I on?
Yeah.
That's not dealing with the Grand Bend Harbor or anything like that.
No, but it's dealing with waterways. So I think that maybe we could provide a copy of this letter to them so they can also see that. That's part of the waterways that they overlook. So I think this is an additional issue with the ice management project as well that they need to be aware of. And I think we can give them the letter.
Just a quick question, and Dave, I know you're a member of the Yacht Club. Is the Yacht Club aware of Councilor McGuire's motion on the need for a study on all of our waterways?
Yes.
So, why this letter?
To support it, I would think.
Just supporting part of it.
So we'll let them know then that it's ongoing and we're looking at it.
Next meeting.
Receiving file?
Yeah.
Seconder for that, Councilor Cook?